It was a tough night for him, you know what I mean? But he got to get back on his feet and get back to work, you know what I'm saying? He was years of him at the top. Now it's going to be years of him fighting his way to get back to the top.
What happens when two knockout specialists face each other in the ring? One has to go down, right? There will be only one ultimate winner, and it was Zhilei Zhang's day, and Deontay Wilder went down in the 5th round. Let's get to some Zhilei Zhang vs Deontay Wilder post-fight developments. In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on Saturday, Zhilei Zhang achieved the biggest victory of his boxing career and maybe put an end to the career of former heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. Nicknamed the Bronze Bomber, Wilder made an effort to come back in the 4th round, clearly trying to get in the right frame of mind by thumping his chest. He attempted but was unable to land any big blows. The 5th round was the turning point. Zhang struck Wilder with a strong right hand that made him stutter. Zhang took advantage of the situation and delivered a crushing punch that sent Wilder to the ground, ending the fight. Zhang, 41, of China, stunned Wilder with a well-timed counter right hook that left him dizzy. Zhang, 27-1, 21 KOs, charged in on helpless Wilder and dropped in with another right hand, sending the American hard to the mat. The 38-year-old Wilder managed to get up before the count of 10, but his legs were shaky, so the referee rightly stopped the fight at 151 in round 5. I gave him a lot of respect. He's a heavy puncher. I successfully took his right hand away. 4 of Wilder's last 5 fights have ended in losses, including a December decision loss to Joseph Parker and 2 defeats in their heavyweight championship trilogy against Tyson Fury. Wilder said before the fight that if he lost, this could be the final goodbye, the farewell of Deontay Wilder. Zhang was also in shock following a decision defeat to former heavyweight champion Parker. Zhang defeated Parker twice in March, but the cards were not in his favor. He is now once again traveling the road to the champion. Alexander Usyk, who won the undisputed title from Fury last month in Riyadh, is the fighter in that position right now. Meanwhile, Jared Anderson is open to competing against Zhilei Zhang in Los Angeles on August 3rd. Anderson, an undefeated heavyweight contender, 17-0, 15 KOs, promoted by Top Rank, turned down the chance to face the recently knocked out Gerald Big Baby Miller. Espen Bet reports that Zhang ended the day as the -150 favorite over Wilder. He came into the ring at number 7, and he is currently Espen's number 6 heavyweight. In the super heavyweight class at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, Zhang took home a silver medal, while Wilder placed 3rd in the heavyweight category. It looks like they were in different weight classes. Zhang defeated Wilder on Saturday as well, weighing 282.8 pounds to Wilder's 214.6. Zhang's advantage was 68.2 pounds. The heavyweight class in boxing has no weight restrictions. Zhang bullied Wilder and choked him on the ropes by taking advantage of his size advantage. Zhang, a southpaw, repeatedly scored runs with right hooks as Wilder cocked his renowned right hand back but hardly ever released it. Zhang eventually started to unleash his greatest weapon in round 5. Zhang countered Wilder's throw for the finish after Wilder had just scored with a chopping right hand. In this unique 5v5 format devised by Turki Al-Sheikh, the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, Frank Warren's Queensberry Promotions, facing off against rival UK promoter Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing, made a clean sweep of the fight with a victory. Following Zhang's TKO victory, Al-Sheikh gave Warren a sizable $3 million check. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua is all set for a comeback, and 2 backups are lined up for Anthony Joshua's Wembley return despite talks to fight Daniel Dubois. Anthony Joshua makes his UK homecoming in September, and Saudi boxing chief Turki Al-Sheikh is due to promote the show. On September 21, Joshua will return to his home country at Wembley Stadium. Hearn had originally scheduled AJ to fight Deontay Wilder. Plans, though, were altered after Wilder lost 2 straight games. But Deontay Wilder conquerors Joseph Parker and Zhilei Zhang are also in the running to welcome Joshua back to British boxing shores. Ultimately, His Excellency will decide who the opponent is, with me, with Josh, and 258 management, but the key for AJ is for him to become the world champion again. Promoter Eddie Hearn told Boxing Scene. If that's Dubois for the IBF, that's probably the frontrunner. If the belt's not on the line, it might be Zhang or it might be Parker. And there's a press conference on the 26th of June, and that's when the announcement regarding the opponent will be made. Parker, 32, beat Wilder, 38 in December but has yet to return since. And Zhang, 41, looks to have ended the American former WC champ's career with a KO win in Saudi. Coming back to Deontay Wilder, let's see some of his family, coach, and fans' post-fight reactions. Since partnering with his coach, Malik Scott, the Bronze Bomber has only been victorious once in 4 fights. There are serious concerns about Scott's future. During his career, Scott was eliminated by Wilder in the opening round. Wilder's dad wants Scott replaced with someone the kid can look up to. Given his achievements, Wilder's mother has recommended that her son should retire. Before losing to Tyson Fury, Wilder won the WBC Heavyweight Championship, which he successfully defended 10 times. Can Wilder turn the clock back in time at the age of 38? Fans may not see Wilder in the ring again as Father Time catches up with everyone. In response to the loss, Scott has now stated that he had a difficult day at work. Such is the nature of boxing at times. Your previous efforts were all worthwhile if you had a fantastic fight. On the other hand, if you had a bad night, that's what happens. Scott said, "If you were to ask me what was the most challenging aspect of the bout with Zhang, I wished for nothing more in life than victory for Deontay in this match." Scott said that they had an amazing training camp. Therefore, this one was more sought after than any other in the career. Most disappointing for me was that Deontay found himself knocked out precisely by the punch I instructed him to avoid. Not only did they not succeed, but they also fell short of their goal. Everything was quite bad. It's one of those occasions, according to Scott. However, Scott made a similar comment following Wilder's defeat against Joseph Parker. Out of sorts, the bronze bomber was boxing from behind. He rarely threw his right hand, giving up on his jab. Wilder also boxed backward against Zhang. However, he injured Zhang when he threw his right hand in the 5th round. However, as he opened up, Zhang's right hook countered him, and Zhang went on to win the bout. Wilder's greatest strengths are his right hand and jab. Scott has come under fire for attempting to transform Wilder into a boxer when Mark Breland was his coach. At that point, Wilder would throw his right hand more frequently while setting it up with a jab. Based on remarks made prior to the fight, Wilder may have hung up his gloves if he loses against Zhang. Let's have a look at the important points from Wilder's statement before the fight. Wilder said that he had a successful career, and the fight with Zhang was a do-or-die moment for him, and he doesn't think the heavyweight division would be as exciting without him. But come Saturday night, we will see. Will I prevail? Will I succeed? Who knows? But Saturday night is the true answer, and we're going to see, said Wilder. He also added that this could be the end of his career. This could be the final goodbye, the farewell of Deontay Wilder. If I lose, if I win, I prevail, of course. I go on to bigger and better things. Boxing fans are sharing their view of Wilder's defeat on social media, and many fans hold that this should be Wilder's swan song. People have posted about the match, saying it's time for Wilder to retire. One person shared, Zhilei Zhang vs Deontay Wilder highlights, maybe it's time to say goodbye. Journalist Ariel Helwani posted on X, he KOs Wilder, who I think is done. That wasn't great. 10-0, QB beats MR. Damn. Meanwhile, Shannon Briggs has written words of encouragement for Wilder and Adrian Broner, whom Blair Cobbs recently defeated. Shannon Briggs spent some time with Fight Hype discussing a few boxing stars that many feel should hang up their gloves because of their noticeable decline in performance over time. After Adrian Broner's terrible performance and Deontay Wilder's most recent knockout loss, Briggs believes both fighters should continue to work hard. Regarding Broner, Shannon said that he had a difficult night, but he had to try to get back up and resume his work. Years will pass while he fights his way back to the top after spending years at the top. He better fight again. There is nothing wrong with that, but he will have to keep struggling unless he manages to get employment. He said, end it how you want to end it, encouraging both Wilder and Broner. What do you think? Should Wilder continue his hustle? Tell us in the comments. That's a wrap for now. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Remember, by subscribing to our channel, you're joining a community of people interested in amazing content like this. See you in the next video. Bye.